There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to the grind. I got to say another great morning to the grind. Good morning to the hard work it takes. You are up. You are blessed. You are in the right place at the right time. He gave you a new chance. He gave me a new chance. And each day he gives me a new chance. And I get to get up and present and just share some positive, encouraging, motivating, some kind of information that might help somebody change their lives. It's my DMO anyway, so I'm up in anyway. It's 6 a.m. on the West Coast, but it's 9 a.m. on the East Coast, so they're almost ready for a break. And if you're in a national business or, global business, country, nationwide business, whatever, you probably want to get up a little bit early. So I'm KeJohnna Owens. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. And today I've got on an amazing guest. Family. This young lady has been an inspiration, if you will. Just won't quit. If you have that kind of tenacity about yourself, that's what grindology is all about, and that's why I get to. But before we bring her on up each and every morning, I got to get people started off with some kind of mojo. So we're going to take a quick break, because I believe that once you catch that momentum, and if you capture it earlier, you capture the momentum, the longer it lasts, the more of it you can have, the more of it you can grasp throughout the day to propel you. I'm already knowing this stuff is happening. People are facing life. So let's talk about some things that we could do, because you get to focus on what you want in your life. You get to focus on who you want to be in your life. You get to get in environments around people that offer you information that you may not have received before. And you get to do that by getting up and doing the things that no one else will do. And see, work ethic is your own. So welcome to the grind. Good morning.
One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm going to put the biggest parties. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do four things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing, I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got two options. So you can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or You can look at that snooze button, kick that clock, and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud in life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. That higher ground is where you look in the mirror and you have respect, and you went through the work, the sweat equity of it all, and the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life, and you put your signature to. That means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with that.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love the grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you.
And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm going to live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like, why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we're going to be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
I just gotta feel that. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. It's kind of my work ethic. You know, I miss some events, but man, I'm tenacious about what I want because I know my family deserves what they want in life, and I'm gonna go get it. That's the deal. I gotta go get it, girl. On the Zoom podcast with me this morning. Zoom. I got the Zoomies. I'm always online some kind of way. This young lady right here, not only family. But a community person. You know, it's an honor to have her on. Her commitment, her work ethic, her sense of family, her sense of service to others. Doing things that you just don't have to do. And if you're that kind of person, you're gonna love this person right here. Not only family, but a sister to me. I'm gonna bring her right on to the front of the room this morning, Miss Sharetta Michele Wallace. Stand by. Sharetta Michele Wallace, Shells Cut, Unlimited, Global Inc., United, you know, all that good stuff. Good morning to you out there, champion.
Top of the morning. What a great intro, bro. Love it.
Yes. You know what? I'm going to get right into it. I'm trying not to smile too much. Just have you on as an honor. I know you're busy. I know it's early in the morning. A few times we've talked about getting up. You say, oh, man, right? You're up. But we all got different kind of DMOs. So this is a different kind of up. But the feeling of getting up in the morning and attacking, and you're that kind of person. But I'm going to stop right there. I know what you do. You took barbering, and I'm going to let you tell your story.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about who Sharetta Michele Wallace is.
Well, you know, I love what I do. I am a barber, but I feel like I'm more than just a barber. I'm not just cutting. We're helping with people mental health. We're psychologists. We also friends, and we love to make you smile. I always wanted a career where, you know, I could reach out to the community. I knew that I had something to give back, but I just didn't really know which direction to go in. For years, I was a paramedic, a very high stressful job, and, you know, I hated it. And I just was like, I need to get out of this. I need to figure out something where I knew that every day I would love to get up and go and do this. But I just wasn't really sure what it was. And years ago, I started cutting my son's hair with a pair of clippers from Walmart, $14.99 for the clippers. And I was like, I think I kind of like this. And I inquired to be a student at Barnes Barber College, LA, and met with a guy, CJ, and real cool cat. And, he believed in me. He believed in me, and, he gave me the opportunity, went to barber school, loved it. I loved it and was excited about it. Always had a great mind to do something totally different than everyone else. So as I went through school, I said, hey, I want to do something that never has been done in California before. In other states, you see it. I said, I'm gonna create a mobile barber shop, and I talked about this during school, and everybody thought I was crazy. They like, hey, they don't even have that out here. Like, how you gonna do that? What tools and what resources you have to come up with something creative like that? And I really didn't know how I was gonna do it. I just knew that I was gonna do it, and I wanted to do it. And I created a mobile barbershop. First Black female that's ever created a mobile barbershop in California. They had them. I researched. They had them in Chicago and other areas, and but they never had one in California. And I remember going to the city of Inglewood trying to get a permit, and they were so puzzled, like, oh, we don't even know where to start with this. I just knew I wanted to take my services to a higher level. I also work with a nonprofit organization called Clip Dart. The owner and founder is Kyle Parker. And what we do, we go out and we provide free haircut services for not only the homeless, but just for the low income, the low poverty communities. And I love it. They just the smiles on their face. When they're waiting for us to come, we cut for the homeless the fourth Sunday of every month. We go down to Skid Row, 6 in town, and we cut for the homeless, and we talk to them about their mental health. We treat them like they a $50 client coming to the shop, and we give them the best haircut, and that's what we do. And it's just a great feeling. It's more to barbering just being in a building, behind four walls. You got to take it out in the community and show people that, we changing lives one haircut at a time. And that's what keeps me motivated. And that's what wakes me up every day. And I just love what I do. I'm also a director at Barnes Barber College, LA, as well, where we enroll young men and women to come down and teach them how to barber, and I give them this information. I create events for them to go out and work for the homeless and cut for the homeless. Not just the homeless, kids that's not able to have parents that's not able to pay for them to have a haircut. We give them free haircuts, and they come back and just the smiles on their face to they be fly and they like it.
I saw one of those you had too. You did something in the community. You caught those pictures, and people needed some cuts. And a lot of times it's the feeling that you get, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, right?
Right.
Not too much, but a shave, it's something different. Grooming, because it's more than barbering, is what you're saying.
Yes,
I want the people to get that whatever you do, and you found barbering those, so it's like clay. Like, you know what, I like this. I would do this anyway. I got me some clippers from Walmart.
Right.
I started to sit down on my son's head. Sit down. Well, you know what? I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that. Ooh, ooh, whatever. You get started. Get on started. Like, wait a minute, that's pretty cool. Let's get nephew. You just start. You just start.
Exactly.
And from getting started, let me ask you this: what does it feel like to do something that nobody said you could do?
Right. It feels, that's the great motivation, Key. Just, people, for a person to tell me that I can't do something, that just energize me. It make me want to do it more, just to show them that I can do what you said that I cannot do. At the end of the day, I know I got a great calling on my life, and it's not just barbering. It's just the fact that I'm able to communicate with people and put a smile on their face. That haircut, it do something to them and show them and make them a whole different person. And through the haircut, you're able to motivate, encourage. You could be stopping someone from making the biggest.
Wait a minute. I do a thing. I don't interrupt. But when you got a thing like that, I do a thing here that's called a breakthrough thought.
Okay.
And so you have a breakthrough thought. You took an idea and a concept that people do for money, and you do it for good.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. I read a book that says Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich, right? So a breakthrough thought. You take a concept that you liked anyway, that you would do anyway.
Right.
You started to do anyway, and you kept doing it anyway. And you turn it into something that you can help people do anything with just by being passionate, by helping people. It just happened to be barbering. How good does that feel?
It feels amazing. It's an amazing feeling. If I go a couple of days without cutting, I my mind start like, oh, I need to come up with something just so I could cut. It's an amazing feeling, just being able to see the smiles on people's face, and to, like I said, to encourage people, to motivate people. You just never really know what you do for a person, just to have them come back, when you think like maybe they won't come back, they'll come back and they want you. I have events where they're asking for me, Kyle hit me up, Chelle, they want you to come. I'm like, you can't send nobody else. No, Chelle, they want you, and that's just that feeling alone, knowing that you able to touch somebody's lives and motivate them. It keeps you going. It makes you want to just continue to grow and continue to help the community. Like I say it all the time. It's just changing one life at a time through a haircut. And that's what I do on a daily basis.
One life at a time through a haircut. That's all right there. Jim Rohn said, if you help enough people get what they want, Zig Ziglar, if you help enough people get what they want in life, by default, you'll have everything you want and need in life. Something to that degree. Think about it. You're helping people. You're feeling good. Ultimately, people call you to say, hey, we want to book you to come over here. Like, oh, wow. I love the oh, wow. Like, oh, wow, really?
Right.
The thing that I like to do anyway, you're going to give me some money to do it.
Exactly.
And I get to help other people do it. And the more I help other people do it, the more people call me to come do it.
Right.
But you have to go through some steps. So we're going to come back on the other side and we're going to talk about some of the steps. And I believe in the work. See, everybody likes to skip the work. They don't want to get rich quick scheme or thing, but when they don't get rich quick, they quit.
Right.
So you forward. You stay committed. I've seen you up, down, obstacles, adversity, whatever, and you still do it. And you do it with a sense of excellence. You do it with a sense of passion, and you don't do it with any kind of begrudging. You know, the people got to do this thing.
Right.
You get to do this thing. And that's why you have that smile right there. We're going to come back on the other side. Got some people out there. See, you're making a difference already out there. That's DNA of the grind right there. Look at that smile. Stand by on the other side. We're going to come back, shoot a few shots out, and we'll talk about the next steps for Shelle's Cutting. I got something real cool I want to share with you that's unique to your shop. Stand by. Man, we're going to get Chelle back on here in a second. It's really cool to have not only a family member that has that commitment, but a family member that has a commitment to make a difference in other people's lives, side by side. Man, we're in trouble. Check it out. We'll be right back on the other side. We're going to talk about a few things going on in your local community. Stand by.
Jazzabrations is unique in the fact that we honor jazz and blues legends over the age of 65 who have contributed more than 25 years to the industry. Our performances educate our families about legacy preservation and as we entertain our communities to have fun and to be educated about keeping the legacies alive.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Them boys are with production crazy in the back studio back there. Just having too much fun with the sauce back there, man. Hey, Chelle, it's great to have you on. We're gonna talk about the next steps for you. But I got something I want to share with you. I think that's really amazing. I caught some of the activity out at your store. you do such work, but you also have a barber college. I'll let you explain that. But there's some of your work right here. Tell us a little bit about, how you got that done. Stand by.
Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Step into the scene. No, nobody can do it like me. Zoom house plate with the kick cuisine. I was the black top king. 360s in my green machine. I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. Listening to Tribe, now we on a world tour. We gave them hell and now we got...
Now, I almost forgot I was on the podcast for a minute. I'm back in the back. You having fun out at the shop. Tell us, not only cutting hair, man, not only doing braids, not only whatever it is, you're having a good time doing it. Tell us a little bit about the steps you're taking, to take over.
Well, like I said, I am the director at Borner's Barber College. This is actually the school that I attended to become a barber. I remember just going through school saying, I'm going to come back and be an instructor. During the time that I was in school, my instructor was just like trash. Like, I ain't going to call her name, but she was just not doing the greatest job and not putting us in a position to be able to be successful, and I didn't really like that. I just always wanted to come back and be an instructor to give the students, to put them in a position where they could go finish school and go and get their license on the first try. So, I had the opportunity. I finished school. I did my own thing for about a year. They asked me to come back to be an instructor. And I was like, I was happy and honored to do that. So became an instructor. During the time I was an instructor for a couple years. During the time that I was being an instructor, I had about 14 students graduate and go pass state board on the first try. Not bragging or anything, just, telling you how God put me in a position to be able to help the students, not only the students, but also the community. And just, doing what I do. I was offered a position of being the director of the school. And that's where I am right now. I'm directing. I do the enrollments. I help the students, become successful to be able to move to the next step. Not only that, I also put them in a position to be an entrepreneur. We take field trips down to the Hall of Records to be able to, file their fictitious business name. I want them to graduate to get their license. And also when they walk out the door, they're also entrepreneurs. I'm setting them up to be able to have a website, to have their fictitious business name statement, to have their EIN number, to be able to walk in and be successful, and at the end of the day, that's what we want. We want our all colors, purple, orange, green, to be successful and to have, because they don't have, we in the hood, to be honest, we on 89th and Western, right smack in the middle of the hood. But I tell my students all the time, just because we in the hood doesn't mean we have to be of the hood. So, we're a community and we want to see these kids be successful. And that's what I want to do every day. I want to change lives.
Well, that's what you're doing every day. Changing lives. You
one cut at a time.
Yeah, one cut at a time.
Yes,
I love that. I was on the site. The site looks amazing. Now, I'm coming down to do this. Absolutely, do any kind of thing I can do to help develop the brand, the concept, webs, give any kind of instruction that I can. We've been working on setting that up. It's going to be a big year for that.
Yes, sir.
Check this out. I know we might got Dariel out there. Trevor calls him Dariel, right? Oh man, you got some shouts out right there. And you know, you making an impact. So having you on, look at there. Mrs. pops in right there. Amen. So there's that smile you got right there. It's amazing. Success, empowering others. That's the deal. The real deal is how you help other people. Thanks for doing the work. That is so meaningful. Message from the grind. There it is. The excellent job cutting your hair. There you go. Shout out. Chelle's Cut. Let me show you how you can contact her right there.
Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Step into the scene. No, nobody can do it like me. Zoop house plate with the kick cuisine. I was the black top king. 360s in my green machine. I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. Listening to Tribe, now we on a world tour. We gave them hell and now we got...
There he is right there. We had to shoot that around right there, right?
Yes,
Man.
sir. Yes,
Salute
sir.
to Mr. Marquette out there and doing the thing in ATL. Chelle, we're going to have you back on. Any last words, any way they can contact you, any kind of projects you might have where people could connect with, please let them know. I'm going to put the overlay over the screen so you could have people contact you directly. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm looking forward to more. Last words on you.
I do have a couple of events coming up at some of the colleges in Ontario, but you can reach me via text or you could call me phone. I am mobile, and I'm open to any community events that you guys have available. I'm open. I'm open to any ideas, and I'll come to you. And I'm looking forward to hooking up with Mr. Owens coming down to the school, you know, and we're going to set that up. And, you know, let's continue to change lives. One haircut.
Forward hope. Moving
Yes, sir.
forward. We're looking for people that are looking for you. Look now here's what I like. I don't like the classes where it's like you have to.
Right.
You got to sign up for it, right? You need to come to wherever it is. If you want to get the knowledge, don't just go and attend and sit in the back and think somebody's going to pour some science into you.
Right.
Go in there and they say they tell you to bring an ink pen, right? They say bring an ink pen and open mind. We'll bring an ink pen, a whole bunch of them, and a big old open mind. Go down to the Chelle's Cutz, get connected. Turn your life around. Start your own business. Barbering is an amazing business. Shout out to my good friend Darren Lyons is taking barbering around.
And we do have openings. We do have openings at the Barber College. We have open enrollment. You know, long as you have a high school diploma, we can get you started.
There's the information scrolling across the bottom of the screen right there. I'm going to give you a call. We got a lot of work to do. I'm looking forward to linking up arms. It's time we took charge together. I'm excited about it.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate you.
No, we're going to do much, much more. God bless. All right. Man, Chelle's Cutz. You got to get on out there. Not just cutting hair. Every cut making a difference. You go to the website, chellescutz.com. chellescutz.com. You see it scrolling across the bottom of the screen right there. Thank you, absolutely, Ms. Cosby. We got you coming up on Wednesday. We got you coming up, jazz legend. Now, if you want to do something in your life, as we get out here, the show is all about grind, the work it takes. Nothing works but the work. You hear me say all the time that apply the level of the work you do to match the level of the faith you have. Apply the level of the work you do. What's the level? That's up to you. Somebody asked me the other day, how much do I have to do? I said, well, as much as you can. Why would you do less? Why would you do less than you can and want the most out of what you could get? That's what we did in school. That's what I did in school. The least I could do to expect the most I could get. But now we're adults. So how's that work? How's that work that you don't fry the best fries at McDonald's and expect to get the raise? Man, we got to get on to it. It's going to be an amazing day. Win on purpose. I see you on the other side. I'm going to tell you. There is another side. Had an amazing weekend before we get out of here. Shout out to Planet Marketing Worldwide. We hit 100,000 active agents worldwide. Mr. Bradley, you came to town in California, charges. Guess what? It's go time.